Questions for Coach?
How's practice been this week?
About like normal, actually. I mean, it's been okay.
Has the morale picked up, back up to where you'd like to see it? Or?
I haven't noticed much difference all year, if you want to know the truth.
What will the schedule be like tomorrow?
We'll come in and practice early, meet, practice, and then we'll have Thanksgiving lunch, and then they'll be free to go home.
Did you help
Come back
Todd?
on Friday at time for the test and go to the hotel.
Did you help Todd and Mark deep fry turkeys earlier? Or?
No, I missed out on that, but I think they fried a bunch.
Curious, I imagine this is the first time you've been in a situation where you don't know if it's going to be the last practice or not, even going back to the Navy.
Well, NAA was that way every year.
Yeah, I guess
When I was at Georgia Southern,
right.
every year it was when we were in the playoffs.
Right.
So, when you finished up on Thursday, when you played on Saturday, you could have been the last one, or you could play another one.
Yeah.
I guess you're hoping the way the teams played at home translates again this week to being up a level.
Yeah, we need to play. We need to play well. They're a good team. If we don't play well, we won't have a chance.
I guess that's especially true the way that the defense has fluctuated from home to away for whatever reason.
Yeah.
I mean, would you have to play better than you played against Virginia Tech, you think?
Probably. I don't know. I mean, they're certainly ranked a lot higher than Virginia Tech, right? Got a better record.
In terms of, I guess, Taquan now looking back at his season so far, it's kind of, it's been pretty good for a guy playing for the first time, but maybe
when
not
we started
perfect.
the year, I mean, you look back and we lost what we thought was our best player right before the season started. And the big question marks were quarterback and B-back, because you had guys who hadn't played, at least on offense.
Sure.
And, I think both those guys have acquitted themselves well. Could they do some things better? For sure. Like everybody can, we all can. But for the big part, for both of them to have 1,000 yards in 10 games, they've done some really good things.
Do you look at Benson and try to compare what he's done compared to what the previous B-back did in his first year?
No, not really, because it's all different. And Cervantes played more snaps than, when Dietrich was playing, he was splitting time with Marcus Marshall. And Cervantes really had the bulk of the load. I said before the season starts, that position, as a general rule, if you go back and you look through the years, whoever plays that thing, it's usually, anywhere from 1,000 to 1,400 yards. And it would probably, had we played a full complement of games, that's probably about what it would have been if you put he and Jerry and Quaid and all those guys together.
I guess it's hard to look forward, but you have kind of the core of your team together, other than the guys who lose in the secondary, coming back for another year.
You lose, offensively you got most guys back. I think there's a couple of seniors that play. Defensively, we had a lot of seniors.
Of course, getting Andrew Marshall back is going to be very big too.
Yeah, it gives you some depth, and we've gone most of the year without either of the Morgan boys being able to play. Brad finally had season-ending surgery, and so what we thought was going to be some depth and some stuff there quickly dissipated early on. And guys like Kenny Cooper and Parker Braun and those guys have played a ton of reps. I mean, they've played pretty much, and we haven't had any games much where we could get guys out. We can't ever get far enough ahead to get guys out of the game.
Has Kenny played every snap?
Probably not in the Jacksonville State game or something like that. I don't remember. A couple of the early home games, we probably got a couple of guys in, but on the road he's played every snap.
Casey Wilson, has he taken a job somewhere, I guess, or are you just ready to move on?
Mm-hmm.
He's done a good job for you.
Yeah, he has. He's been solid.
You have a backup ready to go?
Yeah, we've got a lot of long snappers, and we may recruit one.
Anything else for Coach?